Hello everyone, welcome to Pro No TV, Finesse, voiceover. I'm focusing my camera right here on Mr. Michael Jackson. This tape right here that I'm going to be taping right here is very important to me because this is one of the tapes I'm going to be using for my case to sue Sony Pictures for This Is It, which is really Michael the Making. In 2008, I was supposed to get my copyright from the Copyright Office because I created a TV reality show and I created an album, a CD album for Michael Jackson. These are the last two creations that was created for him that was copywritten from the Library of Congress. It was called Michael the Making, copyright 2008. But wait a minute now, I didn't receive the copyright until what? Maybe 2010, because they tried to steal it from the Copyright Office. So yes, the Library of Congress. And the boss, I think his name was David, Dennis, or Donnie, he had to call me and say, what's going on? And he said, I heard what happened. I said, well, tell me. I said, somebody tried to actually steal my copyright. He said, oh, I'm taking care of it. How do you want it labeled? How do you want it, because I had like five, you can send in like five, I sent in like 5 or 6 television shows at one time, and Michael the Making was one of them. Macking with John, CEO, Young Success. And they was all under one copyright number. And Michael, this tape is so important to me because what I was trying to figure out is when they tried to steal. And I'm not blaming Michael. I don't know if he knew about my copyright. I don't know. At this point in time, I don't know. But I know who wanted to give him that fake ass concert is behind stealing my copyright. See, I'm the only one who really looked out for Michael when he got in trouble. The first time I looked out for Michael was the 30th anniversary. I created that. But he didn't want to give me the credit or pay me the money, so he gave me 2 tickets to the concert. I'm like, I'd rather have my money and my prestige and my name on that fucking credit. But I let that one slide. You know why? Because I was trying to help the brother get back on his feet. Oh, but that wasn't good enough. So in 2007, he was doing really bad, right? Oh my God, I mean, in the wheelchair, had mask all on his face, hiding his children. I mean, the man was out of control. So I said, you know what, let me create something else for him. Because the man is going to waste, He's Michael, great music. So what I did was, I said, you know what, to get his fans back and to get his people back on his side, for them build his career back again, I created a Vintage Soul album for Michael, which he was going to be singing Jackie Wilson songs, Marvin Gaye songs, the Delphonics, the Stylistics, all the people that he grew up listening to, that he loved. And he always, did some of their songs when they were kids, right? So I created this album called Michael Jackson Vintage Soul Album. And I also created a reality show called Michael the Making, right? Called Michael the Making Reality Show 2008, copyright. Because what he was going to be doing is, he was going to be building this album on TV to show you guys everything, how he built his greatness, how he built his magic. And he was going to be bringing you guys in the studio. He was going to be having you guys pick dancers. He was going to be, because he wanted to get his fans back. This is what I created for him, to get his fans back. That's why we was going TV, right? We was going television with the reality show, which was going to be running for who knows how long. You was going to get to know this man because he owed you guys that much. He owed his fans that much. So I created this for him with my brilliant mind. But what happened was, when someone found out I had that copyright at the Copyright Office, the Library of Congress, and I called John Conyers from Detroit, who's a congressman, and I'm very upset with you, John Conyers. I'm very upset with you because you did not do your job with me. I sent you a letter and I let you know that the copyright office, we had it was some kind of, you know, what can you say? Discrepancies. I'm gonna leave it like that. Over at the copyright office with my copyright that I created for Michael Jackson, then all of a sudden they come up with this fake ass concert. My copyright is stolen. And then they come up with, oh, this is it. Now come on now, Sony and Michael wasn't even freaking speaking. Right? They wasn't even on speaking terms, okay, people? My beautiful people. They take your little sweet time and listen to my creations. I thank you. I thank you, beautiful people, who's ever listened to my videos. You're so sweet. Hit me up on you know, an email or something, you know. Say hi. I would like that. Anyways, I'm getting ready to sue Sony Pictures. Okay? And just like I'm explaining to you guys, isn't it bizarre when you get a career and you don't join Umalati and the devil and then sell your soul and sleep with somebody? Look what you have to go through. In this business, I didn't know. I got into this business in a rather very young age, growing up in Detroit. It wasn't like this in Detroit. Because you got your ass home and your mama took you to the theater and your mama brought you back. And it wasn't no crap. Nobody tried to touch you or nothing like that. When I came out here to New York, it was a whole different world. And I came out here alone, by myself, no family. You know, I have family now, so if you want to pick with me, don't even try it. Anyway, I'm focusing my camera back to the big business at hand. Very important, guys. On Michael Jackson right here. Just like I said, Michael Jackson and Sony wasn't even speaking. Before I created Michael the Making 2008, which was a Michael Venture Soul album, which he's going to be building this album on TV in front of you, his fans. That's why it was called Michael the Making, so his fans can see how great he built his projects from the ground up. And he was going to be bringing his fans inside those studios, inside his home, with his children, in the studio, building his career, building his life, building his everything. Oh, it didn't happen, people, because he's dead. Okay? Now, all I know is I created. Nobody was thinking about doing anything for Michael. This was 2007, 2008. Right? Now check this out. 2007, he was doing real bad. You guys go back and get some footage, some tape, some magazine covers. He had some kind of disease with his skin. He was going through all kinds of health problems. And I feel sorry for the brother. I'm going to tell you the truth. Because I'm such a great creator. And he liked all my stuff. Although, he didn't pay me for the 30th anniversary that they had in Madison Square Garden. He gave me 2 comp tickets, right? I guess the guy was broke. He don't have anything. He didn't have a lot of money. I mean, you $400 million in debt. I let that one slide. I said, okay, we're going to work together, right? We're going to work together. So next project, brother, you're going to pay for it. If anybody steal my stuff again, we're going to court. We're going to war in the courthouse. So what happened was when I created 2 projects for Michael, not just one, and I sent it in with other copyrights. So like I said, CEO, if anybody out there want to, hook up with me, the producers, let's do this. Get your stuff on TV. Anyway, like I said, Sony and Michael was not on speaking terms. And the reason why this video, guys, I'm taking you guys to court right now. Okay? Because I'm a pro se attorney. Oh, I had to become a pro se attorney because I was blacklisted to get a lawyer. And you're the legal, get in touch with the law association, the legal bar association. Yeah, right. Those racist bastards, they never wanted to give me a lawyer. In fact, I believe they was down with Viacom, if you really want to know the truth about it. Because that's when my private investigator found out that they weren't even trying to help me get a lawyer. I was blacklisted from Viacom to get a lawyer. Can y'all believe this shit, what I'm going through? And everybody ducking their head in the sand because I'm black, I'm African American, and they don't want to do their job. But they don't have to do their job because I'm a victim. And what they do, they cover up stuff for fucking corporations. They cover up stuff for corporations, okay? This is what they do. Okay, now we're gonna go to this video right here. And this is evidence, guys, that I'm gonna be using in court, right? I'm going to be using this evidence in court because Sony and Michael Jackson was not on speaking terms. They had cut ties, and all of a sudden, when I created this greatness, oh, they got back together for this motherfucking video. What? This is it. They came out of nowhere, right? Talking about the content, I'm like, I said, wait a minute, isn't that my? And people was like calling me on the phone. They say, I said, don't say nothing. They said, girl, they done stole your Michael Jackson's this is Michael, you know, all my partners and all my, you know, my people, we work together because they know my work. I said, don't say nothing, don't worry, everything will be all right. The law is here. They said, yeah, but you know how they treat you. I'm like, hey, well, you know, the law is here. The law is the work. The law works. Law works. Okay, the law works. It does. Somebody out there is going to help me. It's going to be a good judge next time. Maybe one from Westchester. Well, I'm not even in Manhattan, so, you know. So we're gonna play this video, just like I said, Michael Jackson and Sony was not even on speaking terms, guys. They have broke up. So we're gonna go to this video right here. This is evidence I'm gonna be using in my court case called Finesse Friends versus Sony Pictures. And this is some of the evidence that my private investigator and my manager and I and my lawyers are going to be using. Okay? So let's get to it. Again. Oops. Turn it back on. Let's turn it back on. Oh, wow. I can let you guys see my secret password, can I? I was talking so much it flipped up, guys. Hold on.
You're listening to the Real Oldies channel, playing nothing but the real oldies from the first generation of rock. Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way. Gotta back me, you can't lose it.
Okay.
Any old time you use it.
Let's go to the video. Just like I said, they wasn't on speaking terms, guys. And all of a sudden, when I created this greatness of mine, the copyright office, they tried to steal my copyrights. I don't know who's behind it, but hey, they got to investigate this stuff. It's not on me. I'm not an investigator. I'm just a victim. But I noticed how the law always try to hide this shit, so they don't have to do their job because I'm colored. Isn't that something you see what I have to go through? They had a big fucking corruption case here, and I've got to deal with it all by my lonesome. That's a shame. Let's go.
Tradition of great performers from, and I really want you to hear what I have to say. The tradition of great performers from Sammy Davis Jr. to James Brown to Jackie Wilson. The story is usually the same though, you know, these guys work really hard at their craft, but the story ends the same. They usually are broken, torn, and usually just sad, and the story is very sad in the end, because the companies take advantage of them. They really do. And, you know, being the artist that I am, at Sony, I've generated several $1 billion for Sony. Several billion. And they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them. Yeah! So, we can't let them get away with what they're trying to do, because now I'm a free agent. Yeah. I just owe Sony one more album. It's just a box set, really. I can do the box set, just give them any 2 songs. So So I'm leaving Sony a free agent, owning half of Sony.
Chrono TV,
So
Fran's voiceover.
I own half of Sony's publishing and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it. But I just did good business, you know. So the way they get revenge is to try and destroy my album.
Michael Jackson was murdered. That claim comes from his sister Latoya, seen here waving to fans from a car in Los Angeles. She says the King of Pop was effectively killed for his money. In interviews with Sunday newspapers, she says she believes her brother was surrounded by a manipulative entourage who fed him drugs and saw him as a cash cow. This so-called bad circle is said to have forced him to sign up for 50
Chrono
concerts at
TV.
London's O2 Arena, when in fact he only wanted to do 10. Latoya's also spoken of the moment when she found out about Michael Jackson's death. She was told to get to the UCLA Medical Center, but before she could, her mother was on the phone screaming, "He's dead."
Chrono
Michael
TV.
Jackson was murdered because he was no longer cooperating with the system.
Hi guys.
It'll be here.
Chrono TV. See what I'm saying?
Hello, Halloween.
See what I'm saying?
The one night
That's what I'm saying.
dresses up. And that includes
We're gonna be back with this. Make sure that you come back with us. And we're gonna finish it. Okay? This is Chrono TV. Fran's voiceover. Finesse. As I told you, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. And just like I said, I don't even know if Michael even knew that I created something for him. You see what I'm saying? He didn't know. But some snake mother was in the copyright office, spread my business around to somebody who said, oh, Finesse France created something for Michael Jackson. 2008, she's trying to get a copyright. And I called the copyright. I said, where's my copyright? It was a lot of confliction, right? A lot of, that was like, I had to call people and beg people. People was getting on the phone, getting smart with me. I'm like, where's my copyright? So the big man, the big chief of the copyright office, he had to call me on the phone and say, I heard what was going on. Don't worry. How do you want your copyright formed? I was like, thank you, Lord. I said, sir, they tried to steal my copyright. Who was behind it? He said, I don't know. He said, we're trying to find out what happened, and we'll keep in touch with you. I never heard from him again. And I said, I'm going to have my lawyer take care of it from here. Okay, guys. I'm finishing this one up right now. This is just part one. Called Finesse France versus Sony Pictures. Stay tuned. Promo TV. Out.